Hi guys, Steve Composer here of the Adventuring and Camping School in northeast Thailand, and today I'm just going to continue my playlist on fire making, and basically I'm talking about ember producers. I advocate taking ember producers with you as a portable fuel whenever you're out there as another fire making option. And the two main ember producers are steel wool, and when I talk about steel wool I'm talking fine steel wool, and Charcloth. I bought a whole packet of fine steel wool. It comes in pieces like that. You break it in half and I've got two pieces I can make a fire with. That's very fine steel wool. Steel wool is also good. You can clean your knife with it. If you have rust on your knife when you're out there, it cleans your knife. So there's a multi-use for steel wool. Charcloth, of course, you can make in steel containers. And here's a small steel container, a small mint container. Use a nail, or if you've got a sharp end of a knife, you can punch a hole in it and you make Charcloth. I've got a small piece of Charcloth, not much admittedly, just one small piece. Hopefully I can make a fire with that as well. So they're your two main ember producers. Now if I was forced to choose between the two, if I was forced to choose one, I would take steel wool as my first choice. It's more convenient, you can buy it anywhere, it stays for a long time, keep it in your pack, and you've got steel wool. Steel wool also produces or burns a lot hotter. It's a much hotter ember. So, you know, in theory you can start more marginal material, wetter material and so forth. I'm going to try and start a fire with kindling with steel wool. I'm not sure if I can do it, but we'll give it a go. So that's the advantages of steel wool, and as I said, you can clean your knife with it. Charcloth, you can make it anywhere. With a steel container, sure, you can make it anywhere. It also starts at a lower temperature. You can use flint and steel. The sparks created from flint and steel, which is percussion fire, okay, you're bashing sparks of steel with flint or quartz or chert, some hard stone, is a much lower temperature than the sparks made by a ferrocerium rod. And one single small spark from flint and steel can start Charcloth. So that's where Charcloth has the advantage. Starts at a lower temperature, you can make it anywhere from 100% cotton. You can also use linen and jute, stuff like that. But I'm going to choose steel wool if I was forced to choose between the two. It produces a hotter ember, it's more convenient, and you can clean your knife with it. And if you recall, just very quickly, I did make Charcloth in a bamboo container. It's child's play in a steel container, anyone can do it. And I've just kept my ember, I've got a handkerchief which is barely burnt, but I made a few nice small Charcloth pieces from that handkerchief in the bamboo container. I may use up another piece, but I really just keep this as a trophy to show off my Charcloth made in a bamboo container. That video is already online.